Building a duplex is an exciting challenge, but it's also full of unexpected lessons, from delays to triumphs. I've learned so much during this process. Stick around as I share the top 3 things that went right and the top 3 that went very, very wrong. Let's dive in. Let's start with the top 3 things that went wrong. Let's get the bad news out the way. Timeline. Let's start with the harsh reality. Timelines are critical, especially in new construction. One major mistake I made, not verifying if the pre-existing water and sewer taps could still be used. Spoiler alert. They couldn't. I had to install brand new taps, which delayed the project by 3 months and added $7,500 in work and about $16,000 in holding costs to my expenses. On top of that, Houston's new city ordinance required underground electrical wiring, which cost an additional $6,500 in labor and material, which all could have been handled much earlier in the project if I had planned better. Lesson: if you're building on an infill lot, always research infrastructure like water, sewer, and electrical before you start. Getting these essentials out of the way first can save you months of delays and thousands, literally thousands, in holding costs. Number 2, budget control. Here's the thing. Many contractors only quote you the total cost of building alone, ignoring all of the hidden fees like permits, security, cleanup fees, touch-up paint, drywall repair. After all the finishes are installed, many things get messed up in this process, such as unsightly holes in the walls, scuffed up paint. Just plan for it. Those costs can hit you hard at the end of the project when you're the least prepared to deal with it because you're out of draw money. You can't go back to the lender and ask for more money. Ask me how I know. Also, I learned to pay trades like plumbing, electrical, and framing directly whenever possible. This helps avoid miscommunication, missing lien waivers / receipts, or actual potential liens due to unpaid subs. Do not automatically assume that your GC is paying your trades on time or according to how they feel it's fair. Unpaid major trades like electrical, plumbing, and framing, regardless of whose fault it is, can easily become unexpected liens on your property that can cause major issues when it comes to selling your property. Here's the lesson. Work with a contractor who understands every aspect of the build, not just the construction build alone. Prepare for the unexpected by adding these hidden costs that I talked about earlier into the budget up front. That way you're not left holding the bag at the end of your project when these things pop up. Number 3, doing things out of sequencing. Oh my goodness. Rushing into a build without mapping out the home's design and functions, right, was another rookie mistake. Interior design, smart home wiring, and even the things like cable or fiber internet should be planned before drywall goes up. Not knowing these details early led to costly changes and wasted time trying to force designs that may not even fit in the space. So understanding that interior design is just as important as the actual architectural design in the grand scheme of things, because it will definitely save you time and money. So the lesson: map out everything: architectural plans, interior design, and tech prep. This is very important. Before starting, it will save you money by limiting change orders and headaches down the road. Trust me. But hey, it wasn't all bad news. So let's share some of the top 3 things that I absolutely nailed on this project. And let's share a little positive. Here's the top 3 things that went right in this project. Number 1, tracking every single penny. At first, I wasn't keeping detailed records, but I quickly realized the importance of tracking every dollar. I documented all expenses and ensured there were no surprise liens popping up by paying subs directly myself and verifying receipts from my GC. The link to the software I use to track all of my expenses is listed below in the description. I also know many people who simply just use the Excel sheet to do the exact same thing for free. The lesson: over document everything. It's the only way to stay in control of your finances and avoid costly surprises, because they will pop up. Number 2, over documenting all city interactions. Whenever I spoke to the city, I not only recorded those conversations, transcribed them, and logged them into my project software. How did I do that? I used the handy iPhone. The iPhone has a feature that will allow you to record your conversations and transcribe those conversations, whether directly in the phone app, or you can record those conversations with an external software or phone. And you can also use software like OpenPhone as well to do the same thing. I'll list that in the description as well. I also insisted on written approvals for everything major. It saved me from unnecessary delays when someone at the city forgot what they said or changed their mind later. These things happen. The lesson: get it in writing. It's not just a time saver, it can also protect your wallet when things get messy. And number 3, partnering with the right contractor. Lastly, I worked with a general contractor who was more experienced than I was. They educated me throughout the process and helped solve problems as they arose. Issues will come up, and having someone knowledgeable in your corner, priceless. Priceless. Another lesson: choose a GC who brings more to the table than just labor. Labor is just half the battle. Their experience and expertise can be the difference between the failure of your project and the success. So there you have it, my highs and lows as a new housing developer building a duplex in Houston. I hope sharing these lessons helps you avoid the mistakes that I made and inspires you to chase your dreams. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more insight on building, entrepreneurship, and making an impact in your community. See you in the next video. Peace.